Well, hello there. My name's Doug Meadows. I'm the founder, visionary, and hero maker here at David Douglas Diamonds. And I'd like to welcome you to week 18 of a journey through time as we take a look at a century of luxury and legacy. Back in 1926, our grandfather got us started in this wonderful industry. And so we are celebrating that 100 years of a family of jewelers. And it's just been a lot of fun. And along the way, we've taken a lot of twists and turns. And, I started talking about Dazzling Diamonds for Mom last week. And I wanted to continue with it because there's just so much in Dazzling Diamonds for Mom that I couldn't just do one session on it. After I get done with these podcasts, I remember so many other things that I wanted to share, or I start digging into some of the letters the kids have written me, and it's like, oh man, I need to read this one and stuff. But as I look back, we started this in 2004, inviting the schools to write and tell us why their mom deserves a diamond. And that first year, we didn't have very many letters, and we didn't have very many kids participating, but it was the start. And the next year we had 96 classrooms and over 1,500 letters from all the kids. But kind of fast forwarding to today. This being our 23rd year of doing this, and having 25 schools participate, and 500 classrooms, and over 8,500 letters from all the kids, it just has really kind of grown and blossomed. And so today what I wanted to do was just take a look at the diamond winners that won our contest this year and just share their writings with you. And then we'll go from there. But so this year, one of the things we started with is we honored 3 children. We kind of grouped kindergartner and first together, second and third, fourth and fifth, fourth and fifth. And so we had 3 diamond winners. When we hit our 20th year of doing this, we opened it up to every classroom, every grade level that participated got a diamond, or we found a diamond winner in each of those grade levels. And again, we make sure that every classroom participates, sees that somebody's efforts made a difference, and they get a Best of Class award, and they get a free gemstone. But this year's diamond winners, we had Annelle, and she wrote us and this was kindergarten, and she wrote us and said, "My mom is helpful and she is kind. She always gives out compliments. She gives care to the whole world, and she is beautiful, and she has a big heart." And then we move up into first grade, and we have Libby sharing with us, and she says, "In my opinion, my mommy deserves a diamond. First, she has good cooking, but sometimes she burns it. Second, I love cuddling with her. And finally, she is the best. In my opinion, my mommy deserves a diamond." What was funny about that is when we did the presentation, the dad was there, and we learned that Dad did most of the cooking in the house. I thought that was great. In second grade, we had Alice. Alice says, "My mom's smile is bright as the sun, and she is sweet as candy. She is so loving and beautiful. She works so hard day and night. She gave birth to me and my brother. She is the best at cooking food. This is why I love her. She is the best mom in the whole world." And then we get to third grade, and we have Mr. Parker. And he says, "Mom, you always have an option to be a good parent, and you chose to. No one told you to make dinner. No one chose you to do the laundry. You chose to care for us. You could sleep in on school night, but you chose to wake me up for school at 6:40. You do everything for us, and your smile makes my day. You are the best mom anyone could ask for, and I mean best. And then we get up into 4th grade, and we have Brooklyn. And she says, my mom is like the sunshine in our house. She notices little things, fixes big problems, and helps without being asked. Her kindness feels warm, her care feels safe, strong, and her thoughts are always often about others. When I grow up, I want to love people like she loves me. And then finally we get into 5th grade, and Zizi says, my mom's my role model. Even as a single mother, she thrives. She manages to make every situation seem like a party. She is funny, compassionate, everything a good person is, and when I think about it, there's not a single person on this planet I admire more. So I just wanted to thank all those kids for sharing their heartfelt thoughts and congratulate them on winning their diamonds. As we've done this over the years, I think, we've had a few years that were learning curves for us. We had one year where we kind of invited too many people to participate, and we had, I think there was like 110 schools participated. We had over 15,000 letters from all these kids, and I quickly learned that I was not honoring and blessing these parents by asking them to drive as far as an hour or over an hour away to come pick up a free gemstone or pick up a free diamond. And so we narrowed it down to a short drive from the store and focused on those schools. And the other challenge or innovation that we had to shift gears with was during COVID. During COVID, we still had a decent amount of entries. I think we had right around 900 entries or letters from all the kids. Instead of, today, this year, like I said, we had 500 classrooms. Then during COVID, we only had about 73 or 74 classrooms that were able to participate. But, I was really debating whether just not to, to cancel it, because we start this program in January. Back then, we actually started it in February. Now we started a little bit early. We started in January. So this was, when we started the contest, it was pre-COVID. And so then COVID hit in March, and that's when, towards the end of March is when we're looking for all the entries to come on in. And we were like, well, what do we do, And so we thought about it, we talked about it, and we decided that we would still do it. We would experiment with doing this thing virtually. And so I want to share with you how we presented our certificate back then. I did a video for the winner, and I'm going to insert that into this video. And so just get ready to watch this. It's about, 4 minutes long or so. So enjoy while you watch this part. Well, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that little clip of how we improvised during COVID. But as I kind of wind down today, I just want to reflect back. I had a good friend of mine. She's a teacher actually in 7th grade in our local school district here. And so one of the elementary schools that participate in Dazzling Diamonds for Mom fed into this middle school where my friend worked. And she actually used to be a judge for me years ago. But, she wrote and told me that she had an exercise. She said that she asked the kids to write one of their first memories of writing as a part of creating their own writing blog. And so a little girl in 7th grade, her name was Cheyenne, and she shared this with the writing that she wrote to the teacher. She says, "My first important memory of writing when I was in 3rd grade. I won the Dazzling Diamonds for Mom writing contest. This was incredibly special to me because it helped me notice how I can use my creativity and memories. I learned that my writing could show others that tone makes people understand how important someone could be to me. Additionally, after I won that contest, I believed in my writing and that I could write anything. So I kept writing and started learning about different strategies for writing. Now, after some time doing writing, it has grown on me, and I love doing free creative writing. This is how one diamond ring that my mom frequently wore affected me when I was young and old." And so it just, you just always wonder what kind of an impact you might have on somebody's life. And so many times we have impacts that we never really get to see or hear about or appreciate. But, this one really just touched our hearts here at the store and let us know that, encouraging the children to write and express themselves of, their love for their mom is really special. And so, I don't know. I hope you enjoyed today's podcast and session along the way on week 18 here. But until next week, and next week will be Mother's Day. So we'll see you then. Thanks. Bye.